Hi, this is Kevin Cook. Thank you for coming back to Heavy Construction Equipment Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about line boring heavy equipment. And again, this episode has been sponsored by me. Are you looking for good, used, quality equipment? Then come to my website at www.heavyequipmentguy.com or come to startractor.com. And to help pay for the time and the podcast here, are you looking for great Caterpillar apparel? Hats, shoes, boots, work shirts, hard hats, safety vests, all with the logo on it. Go to this website at www.heavyequipmentarticles.com/cat hats. All right, here we go into the podcast. Drilling a hole to lay a foundation is quite an artistic part in the construction sector, and the holes dug for the foundation has to be precise as designed by the civil engineer. You can't mess up with such an important item because if you do, then it directly affects the quality of the construction. It is therefore crucial to select the right type of equipment and also the right kind of cutting tool. Cutting tools need to be attached to the heavy equipment and then begin the process to bore the ground. Now, cutting the tool can be a single point, or you have to do multiple heads. Each time of the tool is used for different kinds of boring. As number 2 boring is the same, you can't use the same cutting tool for every type of boring. While fitting the boring bar, one must ensure that both ends are firmly supported and will work only in case of the through holes. Again, you got to make sure you're boring the right way, the proper way, so you won't ruin your machine. The challenge that people have encountered while boring is that there are immense chances of boring bar to be disconnected from the machine. Though both ends of the heavy equipment has caught the bar firmly, there are still a lot of chances that it is coming out during the process of boring. This is the reason why it is considered to be more challenging than turning. Other than that, this is the clearance angle required has been increased, which has made things more difficult to the operator. It is actually limits the kind of support that should be given to the cutting edge and makes it more vulnerable. You can use the line boring tool in almost all kinds of heavy equipment. Be it a dozer or an excavator or backhoe or loader, it goes with all kinds of heavy equipment. The operators who are working with the line boring need to be highly experienced with their respective domain. This holding capacity of the heavy equipment is not that great and can pose good deal of problems to inspect the work already done with, which includes understanding the size of the hole and the surface roughness. Therefore, the need of the experienced operator is arise. The operators need to know his or her matters well. Apart from laying foundation, this is the one of its core work areas. Line boring is extensively used for many other purposes, and this is why guys and gals need to be really sharp with their skills. This advent of portable boring, life has become a bit simpler for people who would take boring contracts at far-fetched places. They do not have to load the boring bar in the truck or the big equipment. All they have to do is put it in the back of their car and port it to the next destination. The reviews of the portable line boring 2 have been awesome. It is just the hole that needs timely repair. Line boring cutting tool can be bought directly from a dealer or online. Do some research on pricing before you buy one. Again, do what's right. Make sure you get the right machine, the right job to do it correctly. If you got any questions, give me a jingle, 817-733-3799. Thank you, and God bless.